Hi, thanks for listening to our podcast. We're the Real Estate Ladies of North Atlanta, and today our topic is what is the number one thing that homeowners overlook when selling a home? How can sellers avoid making this mistake? This is a great topic. So, first, we're going to dig into our neighborhood highlight, and today we're going to talk about what are we going to talk
Voicy.
about? Voicy.
Voicy's in downtown Alpharetta. It actually sits on Haynesbridge Road, directly behind City Hall and next to the Alpharetta Library. It's a darling little community. It's 42 homes. They're like zero lot line homes. It's right in the heart of downtown Alpharetta. It was inspired by CFA Voicy, which was an English architect whose designs are called arts and crafts, with perhaps a slight bend towards modernism. The lot of these homes were designed by the Village Studio in Cumming, which is owned by Al Causey, and he's a well-known architect in the area that has done a lot of work in the manor, in the cottages there as well. But anyway, getting back to Voicy. It puts homeowners within walking distance of everything in downtown Alpharetta. It's on the Alpha Loop, so you can walk to Avalon as well from this community. And, it's literally right there off of Thompson Street, which there's a park along Thompson Street in Haynesbridge that everybody loves. They do have this cute little boardwalk that goes around actually their stormwater retention pond. And you can see it in that picture right there. You can walk on that, rollerblade, ride your bike on it. And it's really that stormwater is all channeled through to and the flow rates are monitored to other upstream basins and so forth. But the benefits of this neighborhood is that it's close to 400.
Location.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's literally 3 minutes to Avalon and even the North Point Mall area. It's near Wills Park, and the schools in the area are fantastic. It's Manning Oaks Elementary School, Hopewell Middle School, and Alpharetta High School. All these schools are part of the North Fulton County school system, and they're very, very highly rated. If you go to greatschools.org and look them up.
Awesome. All right. Let's dig in today. We're talking about what is the number one thing that homeowners overlook when selling a home, and how can sellers avoid making this mistake?
Comes down to one thing, Mary Ellen. Comes down to preparation. So preparation is getting the property ready to sell and making the home as appealing as possible to buyers. That's our new definition of the day, I think, preparation. So many sellers are focused on pricing and marketing, but underestimate the importance of how the home looks and feels to potential buyers. I mean, you really want to wow your buyers. It's like a beauty contest. You really want to look better than your competition. And so overlooking preparation can lead to fewer offers, lower sale prices, and a longer time on the market.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why does this happen?
So
Why
does this happen? Because sellers are emotionally attached to their property and they think their property is better than anybody else's, and they can't understand why everybody doesn't know that. Yes. They need to take their rose-colored glasses off, and they need to put on the glasses of a buyer and the hat of a buyer, and they need to forget that they've lived there for years and years and years, and their family memories, of course, are very, very precious, but they need to remember that buyers need to be able to visualize themselves living in the home.
Right. So we need to we need to get rid of all those photos and everything else. Yeah.
Right. Declutter, depersonalize, and deep clean. That's part of the preparation. And you really need to know what buyers are looking for so that sellers sellers don't really realize this. They need to understand that buyers and what their priorities are and what they're looking for. Buyers really appreciate a clean home. They appreciate an updated home
Yes.
and a home with neutral decor that's move-in ready.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't, as a seller, don't cut corners. Don't ignore those repairs that are needed. And remember, staging is also important. Buyers need to be able to move through a home smoothly. They need to be able to visualize themselves living in the home.
Okay.
And also, when you have buyers into your home, as a seller, I think it's your
Yes.
responsibility to make sure the home is safe and that there are no tripping hazards. There are no places where a buyer could potentially injure themselves innocently.
Yes. All right. So and how can sellers avoid these mistakes?
First of all, number one, I'm going to repeat it again so everybody gets it. Depersonalize, declutter, and deep clean. It's my 3 Ds. So remove those family photos, pack them away. You're getting ready to move anyway, so go ahead and start packing. And, you want to clear out excess furniture. You want to declutter and make the home feel spacious. You want it to feel bright and friendly and inviting.
Yes. So number 2 is address maintenance and repairs. I mean, I don't know how many times we can say all this stuff, but anyway, so we'll say it again. Address maintenance and repairs.
Yep. Nobody likes a leaky faucet. Nobody likes a squeaky door. Nobody likes chipped and dirty paint. A pre-listing inspection can really help sellers in this situation because it can help them uncover hidden problems or problems that they've just brushed under the rug for years. And those problems can deter buyers. They can actually cause buyers to terminate contracts after, you think you have your house sold.
Sure.
And we go through an inspection and the inspection list is a little lengthy or daunting and buyers get scared. So it's really important for sellers to kind of take those things head on.
Yep.
And address them up front.
So number 3 is stage.
Well,
strategically.
yeah. And staging's not just placement of furniture and so forth. It's also making the home feel inviting, such as putting out fresh flowers, setting the dining room table, and rearranging things can make a huge difference in how a home looks. I mean, you're so used to seeing it a certain way, but cleaning off those kitchen counters, making that kitchen look big and bright and clean can really make a difference.
Yeah. We all live and show our houses in 2 different ways. So
Absolutely.
you have to really, really, really step back and say, what do I need to do to this house? And that's where we come in to help you, professionally telling you and assisting you in, what needs to happen.
Right. And we can provide you with vendors that can assist you with a lot of these things. So it's not so overwhelming. We know that you've lived there a long time. You've got a lot of stuff that you need to go through to get ready to move. But we have home organizers that we can, tap into to give you assistance with some of this. We also have, carpet cleaning companies that we can refer you to make those carpets spotless, and window cleaning companies that will, clean your windows and make them sparkle. But it's important to pay attention to your baseboards. And it's first impressions are everything. You need to create a positive first impression when those buyers pull up to the curb, when they walk through your front door, and when they enter your home. So pay attention to kitchens and bathrooms, and because buyers scrutinize those areas in particular.
Right. So deep cleaning is number 4. Deep cleaning everywhere, even power washing outside, that kind of stuff makes a huge difference.
Right.
And it's amazing, even with photos, if you see a house that hasn't, like you see the driveway in a photo that hasn't been power washed, and then you see it power washed, it's amazing. Like you don't realize how much dirt is on your driveway.
Well, I think there's this phenomena out there. I'm going to go off topic here for just a second.
Sure.
That, buyers have a set budget of what they can and are willing to spend. Their paradigm might be a little bit different than the sellers who bought the home for a lot less, have lived there for several years, and so forth. Buyers see projects as maybe a bigger, more expensive ticket item than what they actually are. And
Yeah.
so if sellers can address things like pressure washing the front walk, just painting the front door, things that really don't cost a whole lot,
Right.
buyers see those as big ticket items and they really aren't.
Yeah.
So, why not do those few things, increase the value of your home, and maybe
Sure.
be able to sell it for a lot more in a shorter period of time? Because the goal here is to sell your home for the most amount of money in the least amount of time.
Yep. That's our goal. That's our goal
Right.
for you. All right. So number 5 is neutralize the space. Okay. You mean we can't have like pink polka dots on the ceilings and things like
No,
that too? Oh, come
no,
on.
we can't really, but we can suggest paint colors for our sellers to neutralize spaces and repaint certain spaces. We're good at this. We know these paint colors. We know what appeals to buyers in a very broad audience. Bold colors can be great. They are very nice design tips sometimes, but they can be a distraction. And because they'll conflict possibly with buyers' tastes. So you really have to be careful with that.
You do.
Number 6 is to maximize lighting.
Mhm.
I don't know how many times I've said this, cleaning windows can really bring in a lot more light. They make the homes look clean. Open up your blinds, open up your curtains, turn on your lights, and, make sure you have lamps with proper light bulbs in them that are all the same color throughout the whole home so that, you're lighting up dark corners, you're making things look very consistent, and the home has a bright, airy, and inviting feeling.
And I just wanted to say, what I was just pulling up is Sherwin-Williams just came out for the color of January of 2025, and it's creamy. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Creamy.
Yeah.
So those little neutral colors that we thought were going away are not.
No, not yet. I think people really love them, truthfully, because everything goes with them.
Yes, neutral is great. So yeah.
7 is invest in curb appeal. The exterior of the home is the first thing that a buyer is going to see. First impressions are everything. And so you need to ensure that your landscaping is neat, clean, tidy. And so make sure that the lawn is mowed, that the front door has maybe some nice plants on either side of it. Like Mary Ellen said, power wash that driveway and walkway, the front walkway to the front door. It's all very, very important. You don't think it is, but for what you could spend maybe $300 on, it's amazing the psychological, return on investment that you
And
get.
just putting pots of plants out on the front porch.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just amazing what flowers make people happy. So put them in the house, put them around the house, put them when you walk in. I mean, and if you're walking up your driveway or whatever, you're walking up to your front porch, it's nice to have that pop of color, especially in the wintertime. In the springtime, you're going to see a lot more blooming flowers, but you want to brighten up that house as much as you can. That's why you need to have nice flowers popping there.
Do you know, there's something you might not know about me, Mary Ellen.
Okay.
Every week when I go to Publix, you know what I buy?
Flowers.
I buy flowers. I have flowers in a vase by my kitchen sink all the time.
So let me tell you, I will tell you something about that because my husband's from Belgium and he had fresh flowers all the time. So he brings me fresh flowers once a week. I always have them on my kitchen table as fresh flowers.
Yes.
And what did I get you, Sue, when you got injured? I got you flowers and chocolates.
And
wine. Flowers, chocolate, wine. Those are the 3 things that make you very happy when she's
They make me very happy, all 3 of those things. Chocolate is always welcome, so are flowers.
Especially Belgium chocolate, the best chocolate around. Sorry.
Exactly.
So you can comment that you don't like Belgium chocolate, but once you have Belgium chocolate, you don't.
Oh, no, I love it.
You don't go back. You don't go back. Sue knows. Fresh cream, it's amazing. So, but anyway.
Right.
So
right. They feed their animals differently than we feed them here.
Yeah, I guess so.
And
everything
really
so
makes
fresh.
A difference.
You go to the flowers are just incredible. A good place to get flowers too is Costco. Costco's flowers are really nice.
And Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's has incredible deals.
Trader
Yeah.
Joe's, Whole Foods, Publix, Kroger, Costco. Those are some great places to get fresh flowers.
Just this month, we got a new Trader Joe's that just opened up in Halcyon in Alpharetta.
Yes, 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 yes.
Aren't we lucky?
We got a Trader Joe's finally close by.
Yes.
So that's great.
Yes.
All right. So after curb appeal is number 8, which is, oh, this is a good one. Work with a professional realtor.
Right.
Yes, please work with somebody.
Here's the thing. We do this every day of the week, every week of the month, and we work with buyers and sellers multiple times a month, every month of the year. How many times does the average buyer or seller buy or sell a home? A couple times in a lifetime. Right. We do that a couple times a month. So tap into our expertise. Yes. We're happy to help. And, we know what buyers are looking for. We know what sellers need to do. We can recommend great vendors to you. We can assist you with staging our home. Our team does an amazing job with marketing, professional photography, and social media and so forth. And that's how a lot of homes are sold today. We will make sure, and we do make sure, that every one of our clients' homes is shown in its best possible light. And that includes from photography all the way up.
So I do want to tell people something too, is that when someone comes in and looks at your house for a showing, that's actually the second showing, because the first showing is online. Right. So it's so important to have everything professionally taken care of so that your house shows the best when it's online, because that's what's provoking people to come see it. They're not seeing it because, I don't know, it's on the market. They're seeing it because they love the photos, they love the floor plan, they love everything that they've seen online. So your second showing is actually when they come and physically see the house. Yeah.
So it brings us full circle back to what I said in the very beginning of this podcast, that preparation is so important, because preparation and presentation give sellers the opportunity to increase their chances of selling their home for the top dollar and selling it quickly, the most amount of money in the least amount of time. So let us know. You can put them in the comments if you would like us to talk about specific tips and topics to help our North Metro Atlanta sellers and buyers avoid any of these common mistakes that we talked about.
All right. So now we're going to segue into what we love about North Atlanta. And I think what's really, 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 like, everybody knows about the Peachtree Road Race. And I think it's something that we should definitely talk about. So today, what we love about it is the Peachtree Road Race.
We do. It's one of Atlanta's most iconic and beloved events. It's a 10K, which is 6.2 miles, and it's held annually on the 4th of July. It brings together runners and walkers from all skill levels, and it's organized by the Atlanta Track Club. The race is the largest 10K in the world, with over 50,000 participants each year.
So, Sue, have you ever run? I've run it multiple times. Have you ever run the Peachtree Road Race?
Nope. Sorry.
Okay. I will tell you that.
Not a runner.
A skater, not a runner. But what's really exciting, like, you're looking at, this is the road race, this is the distance, but you do have to go up these hills, which are killer.
Right.
And it's so much fun.
The race starts in Buckhead near Lenox Square Mall. It winds its way down Peachtree Street, offering a mix of rolling hills and flat sections. It ends in Piedmont Park, where participants can gather and celebrate their crossing the finish line.
And you know what? That's the funnest race. It really is. I mean, I've done a lot of Disney races too, which are a lot of fun. But when is this? This is on July 4th. So it's hottest 80s here. Hottest 80s. But I'm not even going to say any more than that. But anyway, it is such a fun race. It really is. It's one of my favorite races. And I really love it. So
Do you know what the most talked about segment of the race is?
what?
It's called Heartbreak Hill or Cardiac Hill.
Yes, cardiac hill. Oh, I thought that's when you go up the hill. Yeah. Everybody who's ever run the Peachtree Road Race knows that. It's like,
Right. It's this incline near Piedmont Hospital. How ironic. It's a challenging stretch, but it's also a favorite for spectators to cheer participants along. So the race as a whole has this incredible atmosphere to it. And it's just a coveted race. You get a t-shirt that's kind of your badge of honor that you ran in the race. It becomes a collector's item for most people. And the design of that t-shirt is kept secret until the race, which is really, really cool. But there are elite runners that come from all over the world to run this race. There's also for our wheelchair runners, there's a wheelchair division, and that is a competitive division as well, and it showcases world-class athletes again. But it does have a real benefit. The race as a whole is a charitable event with a community of focus, and the race as a whole supports local charities and community initiatives. Participants can run for a cause and they can donate as part of their registration.
yeah.
So it's a family-friendly event. It's an activity for all ages. There's also a Peachtree Junior Race event for kids as well. And there's a wheelchair division in that too. So how do you participate is the question. Registration, it's done via a lottery system because there's so many people that want to participate in this 50,000 plus person event. So whether you're a Atlanta Track Club member, which by the way gets guaranteed entry, registration typically opens up in March for that lottery.
And it's crazy. I'm telling you, when it opens up, it's all over social media. It's all over everywhere. You've got to register. You've got to register. So you really can't forget to register.
Right.
Unless you live in a hole or something.
There are tips out there online as well as to how to prepare for the race, how to train for the race. And, all of that you can find that through the Atlanta Track Club's website as well, including, running groups or training plans. If you're not into running, which I'm not, you could be a spectator. And so there are great places along Peachtree to watch. Popular viewing spots include places near Lenox Mall, Peachtree Battle, and Piedmont Park, of course. So why is this a big deal in Atlanta? This is a big deal in Atlanta because it's a summer tradition and we all love traditions. It blends fitness, community, and patriotism together. It's more than just a race. It's a celebration of Atlanta's spirit and a perfect way to kick off the 4th of July. So whether you just want to attend, whether you want to run, you can participate in different ways, but it is one of the big things that everybody loves about Atlanta.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. So we talked about what we love about North Atlanta is the Peachtree Road Race. And now we're going to dig into our design tip of the day, which is use blind spots to your advantage. So Sue, take it away.
So basically, every house has got places that, are maybe hidden in a corner, behind a door, not that attractive. So what I want to encourage you to do is put your non-attractive things in these non-attractive spots. Your TVs, your appliances, your not so cute necessities. So don't overlook these hidden little gem spots where maybe you could store things and do other things with the space, but they're there. You just need to look for them and then use them, maximize their usage to the best of your abilities.
Yes, definitely. Okay. Anything else to talk about blind spots?
No.
No, absolutely not. So today we had fun and we talked about what's the number one thing homeowners overlook when selling a home, right? That's what we talked about today. And what is that number one reason? Do our viewers know what it is? Preparation, right?
Right.
Okay. Then we talked about Voicy, which is a great community, downtown Alpharetta, walkable to everything. And then we talked about what we love about North Atlanta, which is Peachtree Road Race. And then we topped it off with our design tip of the day of using blind spots to your advantage. So thanks for tuning in. Look forward to some of our other podcasts. Let us know what you think and what you need, what you want to know in our comments. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you.